Hey, it's Kimberlee and welcome back to my channel. I make videos on all things lifestyle on a budget, and this has been quite the extreme circumstance. So this video was intended to be an unboxing of my 2020 MacBook Air, and I've had it for about a week and I started experiencing some issues. So I'm gonna just take you through the video of me unboxing it, everything seeming so great. And then, things change. So basically the issue that I'm having right now is that whenever I'm in iMovie, after about 20 minutes or so, iMovie will start freezing, and it's usually when I start to add like a photo overlay or a text overlay or even just scrubbing from one side back to the front like really fast, and then I have to restart iMovie and we go through the same process again. Editing, then I add something in and we start freezing, and it would basically be doing that like every half hour or so. And so I reached out to Apple and they gave me all these troubleshooting ideas of what I could do, resetting it, going to safe mode, which didn't really work because you can't access iMovie in safe mode, and then some NVRAM settings, etc. One thing I will mention in the video that you'll see is that it's not a brand new MacBook Air. It was one of the certified excellent ones. I've done that before in the past and it's been fine. But in this case it was not. I reached out to Best Buy and they said that they would only be able to exchange for another certified excellent condition MacBook Air, same one. If I wanted a new one, I'd have to return the old one and then get the new one. And so I'm not at that stage just yet, but I just kind of caved and said, okay, send me another certified one. And today it arrived. It arrived in 2 days. It arrived in a bag, not a box, as the first one arrived in a full-on box. So I'm kind of like, well, if anyone was banging this around while they was traveling, that could alter it. So I'm very skeptical. I've bought an open box regular kind. I've never bought the open box excellent condition. I assume that was like the best of the best. You're just saving a little money. It looks new to me, as you guys will see, but here we are. So I just wanted to give a little heads up that this video where I'm starting out originally is with my new Mac and everything's seemingly okay. And now I'm going to update you as we get along into the video to see how this one works. And basically they gave me a return label and they said, test out which one would work the best. The girl had high hopes that this one was going to be great and work, and I said, well, you know what, the other one was supposed to work too and it didn't. So I was thinking that it was the processor because it's an i3 processor as i5. Everyone all over the internet has been giving me the advice that I should have got the i5. So we're going to determine that today. Is it that, or is there something glitchy in the computer that the Geek Squad didn't pick up on? Because it's not like they would be testing out to see if iMovie works. Like, how can they tell what you're going to be using for the computer? Everything else works perfectly. It was in great condition, no scratches, etc. But when it comes down to the technical elements, the computer is freezing for me for iMovie. Now I have two MacBooks. I haven't opened this new one yet. I hope it works so we could just send the other one back and I don't have to do anything with pricing or whatever. If I have the same issue, I'm gonna have to return both of them and I will pay for a new one, I guess. Let's get into it. This is the video that I have for my MacBook experience. Hey guys, it's Kimberlee and welcome back to my channel. I make videos on all things lifestyle on a budget, and I'm super excited today because my MacBook has arrived. I have never had a MacBook before, so this is going to be quite the adjustment, but I am super excited. I ordered this on April 14th. It is now April 18th and it has already arrived. I literally have been watching the MacBooks for weeks now on Best Buy to see what price is good for me. As you guys know, this is a budget channel and I lead a budget lifestyle, so I was going to look at the refurbished Macs on the Apple website, but I found that the prices were better off at Best Buy, especially if you get one of the open box ones. Open box are certified. So I had the older models that I was interested in. They were going to cost around $800 or so, and I even screenshotted them. Of course, like a couple days pass and I'm ready to finally purchase it, and I start to go through. I'm at the checkout and everything is great, and then all of a sudden the Best Buy is like, oh, this computer is sold out. So I go all the way back, choose the 128 gig one, same thing, open box certified, just to see, because those were lower prices. Went all the way through the checkout. It's unavailable. So then I'm like, what? I tried all the different colors. Suddenly these MacBooks were like completely gone, conspiracy theory, whatever. So I was like, well, I guess I'll get the 2020 version, but it was $100 more. But then I saw that there was an open box one for a little bit less. I think it ended up being $939 as opposed to $999. Put that through, and of course that one went through. It is the MacBook Air 13.3 laptop with Touch ID, Intel Core i3, 8 gig memory, 256 gigabyte drive. It's in the latest model and it's in gold. And I also, of course, got the 3-year Apple Care. But I've bought open box before from Best Buy, and everything has seemed fine. I have, my previous computer is the Lenovo Yoga computer, the one that can flip many sides. It was great, super small and compact. I think the MacBook's gonna actually be a little bit bigger, but I am excited to cross over into the Mac world. Here it is, and you'll note right on the side here, it says excellent certified condition. It's not missing any accessories and there's no damage. So this is Best Buy basically is saying that this is open box. I wonder, do they, like, if it's open box, did they like retape all this back together? Because this is that like typical like how you swipe it open. I don't see any holes, but I'm not really sure how that works, but I thought that's interesting. This is just so pretty. Oh my god, it just, my glasses match. I love it. Okay, let's get into this. Looked like I was opening it just as everyone else was opening it, even though mine was considered open box excellent certified, whatever you call it. I'm not sure, maybe it was like a floor model, but I wonder if they will have a lot of floor models considering no one can really go into stores now, so maybe they just have a bunch of extras, almost like orange gold or even like a bronze, but like a lighter bronze. I'm not sure, but I actually like it a lot. So here's how it looks. So this is gonna be the way that I like unlock it here, that button. ASMR. This is my Lenovo Yoga computer that's super old. Tips, tricks, anything I need to know, comment down below, because your girl was just PC all the way for a while. Back in the box it goes. Didn't even have this for not even like 2 hours and it's going back. Okay, so good morning guys. I've cooled off, so I don't even know where I'm gonna fit this into the video, but I needed to update you guys on everything that's going on. As we saw, that MacBook, the replacement one, didn't work, same frozen thing. Shout out to Apple, because they really did try to like help me, or at least reach out to me via Twitter and all that kind of stuff to figure out what was going on. And they just wanted me to keep troubleshooting things, and I was like, you know what, like, guys, clearly there is an issue. Like, I'm not about to like go through all these steps again to help you guys like determine the issue. Like, it's 2 computers, there's a problem. Best Buy, absolutely, I am so against them right now. Like, they are an absolute waste. Like, their customer service just does not, it is like non-existent. First of all, their hotline is so annoying. It's one of the ones that where you have to like say what you want. So of course I'm like just saying, you know, agent 0, talks to an agent. You're like, well, what department do you want? First time I was transferred to someone, which is how I got the replacement one. She's like, yeah, I promise that this new one will work so well. Like, this new replacement one will work. It's going to be great. I know you don't trust it. And I was like, you don't even know what you're talking about. You have no idea. You're just trying to like be soothing. And I'm like, you don't even know what issue I have, and you're like, yeah, it's gonna work so well. And now I can confirm that that first MacBook that I got was definitely new, because it came with the plastic wrap. It was not opened at all. The second one, as you saw in the video, it was like the box was bumped all around. There was no plastic. None of the accessories had like little paper wrappings. Like, that thing was definitely open box, and that other one was new. And so it just shows me that new or refurbished or whatever you want to call it, there is an issue in iMovie that was freezing, and maybe it was with the i3 processor like many of you had said online. I am not sure, but I was just done and frustrated. Best Buy, like, you guys are in the trash can with me. Such a waste. Oh, and I did mention also the second guy that I talked to on Best Buy. Oh my God, like, he such a waste. Like, if ever you're feeling like you're talking to someone that has no idea what they're talking about, like, this was it. He was like, I just don't know what department, like, I'm just sales. And I was like, well, can you transfer me to the right department? He's like, I only have the main number like you. How is that possible? How does the customer service only have the main number that is on their website and no access to other departments? He eventually figured it out, and I heard him like tapping different numbers and transferring me. Like, it was insane. I got transferred to another person who called me back an hour later. Mind you, these are like hour-long callback issues because you can't just get right through to someone on the Best Buy hotline. I'm seriously so mad at Best Buy right now. This guy was like, okay, let's figure this out. Oh man, like, I'm so bad. Like, this stinks that this happened to you, etc. And he's like, well, this is what I'll try to do. I'll look up to see what MacBooks are available that's the same kind. And if it's new, I'll give it to you for the same price. And I was like, yes, dude, like, you're the greatest. And then you know what happened? The call dropped. And they confirm with you before you start, like, your name, your phone number. Dude, you have my number. That guy didn't call me back. They literally promised me that. They're like, we will give you a new one at the same price that you paid for the refurbished, because like you're going through all this, and then like random disconnect. Then I was also talking on the website on their little chat agent that I waited 15 minutes for. And I'm telling the girl, like, this is my zip code. This person on the phone said that I could get a switch out of it and pay the same price as a new one. And then she goes and looks up the type of computer. I give her my model number, and the chat, she completely disconnects from the chat. I was like, what is going on? Like, people are just dipping out. So at this point right now, I absolutely do not trust Best Buy. Refurbished or not, just their customer service was a mess. This morning I found this place called Micro Center, which I guess is like a computer tech place, and they have a MacBook Pro, 256 gigs, i5, quad core, whatever, all the works, and it's new, and I could pick it up literally today. I ordered it in the morning, it's already there, and I have until Monday to pick it up. Obviously, I'm in my car, I'm gonna go pick it up today. I just dropped off the replacement Mac back at the UPS store to send back to them, and if all goes well today, I am going to be sending out the original MacBook back to UPS, and I want my money back. So that is the goal. We are hoping that this new one works. I think regardless, I'm going to keep this new one and just send back. Like, I don't want any MacBook Air in my sight for the near future. I saw a little bit on Twitter that some people were having the same issue where they said their MacBook was lagging, but I didn't read into it that much because, again, I know what I'm seeing, and I showed you guys, video footage. Biggest issue that I had is that I do have a 1 terabyte external hard drive from when I had my Windows computer, and of course you have to reformat it if you want to use it for MacBook, and so you'd have to take everything off. Well, I've used 660 gigabytes of my 1 terabyte hard drive, so I don't even have space to take everything off and put it back on. But I do have a 500 gig other external hard drive that I took everything off of that because there wasn't that much on there, reformatted it for Mac, and put all my files from the MacBook Air on there that I wanted to be saved for the new one. I just need to figure out, because I want to use that 1 terabyte. It's 1 terabyte of external hard drive. So I want to figure out how I can take all those things off, reformat it, and put it back on. But it might be a little bit difficult because, again, I have to reformat it and I've used too many gigs. But just wanted to update you guys. I'm literally going to pick up this MacBook Pro. I'm going to test it out, and then I'm done with this video, and I'll do another video of me like unboxing it and stuff. But this is the saga that I've gone through. MacBook Air, total flub. I've never had a Mac in general, and this has been a horrible introduction to it. Anyway, that's my update. I'm gonna go pick up this MacBook right now, and let's pray that it works. I do need a lot of accessories. I need an adapter. If you have an adapter, comment down below which one I should get. I would love to know what kind of cases do you guys have. I saw someone made a review where they said that the hard case like melted to their MacBook, so I don't want that to happen. Comment down below what's a safe case to have. Do you guys use protective screens? How does that work? Help me, and help others. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.